Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with Zilithius. Been a while since I've come out with a video, and I decided that it should be time to come off with a new video. Sorry about that. Just had to swallow a little bit. Um, I'm playing something a little different. As you can kind of see that this is not the normal looking launcher style of Minecraft. As you can see in the corner here, I am actually playing Feed the Beast, the Mindcrack mod pack version. So version 8.1.1, just their newest update to it. Decided to go into playing some Feed the Beast. We have a few of the same guys from the Band of Brothers server that I was playing on for a long time. We decided that we just kind of didn't like vanilla Minecraft, even adding in some bucket plugins. It just didn't quite feel the same. We just wanted something a little more challenging, something a little more different, and we decided to go and play some Feed the Beast. We've done some Tekkit in the past, never really got too much into it though. But for Feed the Beast, we are definitely wanting to continue on this. And yeah, pretty much, like I said, just using the newest Minecraft edition. So let's go in. I have the IP hidden. If you'd like to join us, we're probably going to be pretty strict on who we allow in and how many we allow in, because of the fact that with Feed the Beast, there's a lot of mods that could cause griefing, and we do not want that. We want it to be a server where you can log in and be gone for a few days maybe, come back and none of your stuff has been like touched, been destroyed, been stolen, anything like that. We want it to be a server that is very close community, and if something happens that someone reports it to one of like myself or one of the other two guys that are usually on here. Seven Symbols, he's the owner of the server again, and Psycho FCM is also like basically an admin of it. The three of us are really the only three on right now, but like I said, we're hoping to get some more. If you'd like to join us, just please comment below with your in-game name, maybe a few reasons as to why you'd like to join, and maybe your experience into how much you know about Feed the Beast. Like with maybe this mod pack specifically, if you know anything about it, and like how much you know about the mods, because I mean we really didn't know much about them. This is our second world of it. Our first world kind of was a test world in a way, and we just kind of did a lot of testing, did a few things that we just wanted to make sure we knew what we were doing before kind of starting an actual world. So we were all in that same type of boat. So don't worry if you know nothing about mods. If you've played only vanilla, that's perfectly fine too. Just feel free to comment, and we'll see if we can add you. Maybe give you like a small trial just to kind of see like uh, if you are going to grief for anything. I mean, please be honest if you have been banned also in the past, because we will be looking all that information up. But enough of that. Let's get going. It looks like the other two guys are on the server right now, so I will join, and they're probably going to try to get me onto Skype. But I'm not on Skype right now, because I wanted to get this video going. First video here will probably be just kind of showing you around. Might get a little bit into building slightly. Depends on time of how long this first video is going to be. But pretty much this is my little village that I found a few literal days ago. As you can see, spawn home I have set where we were originally where you spawn in. We made like a small little area underground. That was about 2,000 blocks or meters away. The village that we found, that actually Seven Symbols found, we went over there for quite a while, collected resources, whatnot. I was right around there, so that's about 1,600 blocks away. Then I have a few, like Death Point, a few spawners and whatnot. There's another town I found over there. Um, but yeah, this is kind of my home that I've made. I've basically just come over here and built this wall around here, and I trapped the villagers inside of like those two far buildings. This building right here that looks kind of like it's been half torn apart, that came like that, I put the dirt up, and that was like the only thing just to make them want to get in there, and a dog sitting on the outside. Um, then I have some villagers in this one, and then there's two of them like in these little shacks over here. Two or three actually. But pretty much other than that, no villagers are on this side. They're all on this side. But I guess I can kind of show you. I just kind of chose a house, started putting some stuff in here. As you can see, we have the iron. I have a few iron chests, a few gold chests. Just kind of show you around. This is my chest of. There it goes. Takes a little bit for not enough items to sometimes come up. This is not in cheat mode, by the way. This is just in recipe mode. So if I I want to make oak wood stairs, I press R for recipe, and it shows me the recipe. I don't have it for anything else just besides that. Just to clarify. But this is my mob and food chest. This one is my machine chest. This is I did all of this basically off camera in preparation of being able to not bore anybody into me sitting there and figuring out how to make the machines. But you know, kind of going through, I have a few electric engines, a few MFEs, recycler, my induction furnace, carpenter, centrifuge, squeezer, and thermionic fabricator, sorry, is those four last items are stuff for my bee stuff that I will eventually start to get into. Few overclockers, I want to make more of those. Few transformer upgrades, there's a reason why I have a couple of those. I need to make a few more though. Then I have like the upgraded macerator, rotary macerator, the singularity compressor, which is an upgrade from the compressor, and the extractor upgrade of the centrifuge extractor. So I have those four, the induction furnaces, the extractor, compressor, and macerator already upgraded. I have 8 of my, about 11 or 12 advanced solar panels with me right now. I have a few more back in my other place that I need to tear down just a little bit more for some extra resources like dirt and marble and whatnot. And I left one MFE and a few advanced solar panels over there. I'll be getting those eventually. A few standard machine casings for my industrial blast furnace. And then you saw I had my electrolyzer here. I'm going to just kind of get rid of that for now. Get rid of some of the lag a little bit. My industrial electrolyzer, my industrial centrifuge, and then I have all of these machines here are part of Buildcraft, and those all run off of MJs, whereas these other ones run off of EU, and the carpenter, centrifuge, squeezer, and thermionic fabricator also run off of MJs. So that's why I have my electrical engines for that. And the MFEs, I have an idea in mind as to how I'm going to set all that up. So we'll get into that eventually. Here I just kind of have like a random chest, some music discs, the buckets that I've found along the way, some honeycombs that I've collected, some apiaries, a few other machine type items that I can use to build. I have like my soldering irons to make these circuit boards for the electric engines, make them run a little nicer and whatnot. And then I get into some of my goodies. I have, you know, a little bit of gold. I have no smelted iron right now, but I have it in refined iron. I have all this redstone. You know, I've gone through a lot of this. I probably had it down to about here, filled with stuff at one point, but making all those machines definitely took away some items, and I kept having to smelt a lot of stuff. But this is also my other goodies chest. All my iron that I have, all my copper, my gold, my tin, some silver, some lead, bauxite dust, or ore, sorry, a few pieces of tungsten, cinnabar, and monazite ore, which monazite ore, not really a lot you can use for that. However, you can use it I found out in a matter fabricator. We do have Greg Tech installed on here, so we can't get the mass fabricator, if you know what that is, but instead we can get the matter fabricator. They're basically the same machine, except the matter fabricator is a lot harder to get because you need iridium, which you either need to find by itself, or you can go through a long process of getting iridium ingots, or not ingots, nuggets from different materials, and that haven't got into that just yet. But I can use the monazite to make this what is it? Forcesium, and the forcesium I can use as a replacement for scrap to speed up the process of getting UU matter from a matter fabricator. But that'll come quite a while from now, probably. Here's my little just build, like my random stuff to build stuff with. So cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, wood, sand, all that good stuff. Then I have my stuff for Thaumcraft. Definitely want to get back into this. I did a little bit of it on the old world that we had, but I didn't get too far into it. I want to continue with this because it is very fun to kind of sit there and just research. I do have a Wand of the Apprentice already made, and if you know nothing about Thaumcraft, there's a lot of good resources out there that can tell you about it. But for this Wand of Apprentice, you make it via a like in a 3x3 crafting. There needs to be a stick in the middle, and on either of the top corners, you can put one of these shards, and it can be either air, fire, water, earth, or a Vis shard. It doesn't matter which one you use. In either the top corners, and then diagonally down, you need to just put a gold nugget, and you get this Wand of the Apprentice, which holds 50 Vis. And if I kind of bring it over, you can kind of see right above my stamina or my hunger bar. This little bar shows up and it says 50 Vis because it's holding 50 right now. There is an upgraded version of this. I don't remember what it's called, but it holds 250 Vis. I know that for sure. But that'll come over time. But yeah, well, I'd like to get into that. Maybe even within like an episode or two. I think I'll set up my machine stuff and whatnot in this little area, and then in one part of the town or somewhere close by, I'd like to set up a Thaumcraft area. Then here I have my backpacks that I've made, my ender pouch that I've made, a few random resources, or not resources, but items that I've found in the Twilight. Some books, some saddles, all that good stuff. And then over here are my items that I've found or made for armor or tools, and then a few frames that I have found as well. A few more things from Twilight Forest. But my greatest treasure that I have found thus far, and this is very rare from what I've understood from it, is you can kind of see this one last pick here. I haven't gone over it just yet. It is not in place. It should be like up in with the rest of the picks up here area. However, this is a rare pick that you find in the Twilight Forest. It says, like online, it says that you can only find it via having a maze map that can show you where all the chests are or something. I haven't gone into figuring that out yet. But I kind of found it just going through a Minotaur maze one day, and it is called the Maze Breaker. If you know anything about it, it is a very hard pick to find. I'm glad I found it because that's using the Fortune 2 is how I've gotten a lot of my lapis, my redstone, my sapphires, and all my rubies and green sapphires, and my diamond. Emeralds I found before I got the pick, unfortunately, otherwise I'd probably have more of those. Uranium doesn't work on it or anything, but finding this pick definitely was a find. Efficiency 4 and Breaking 3 Fortune 2, not too bad, but it is basically like a diamond pick. It lasts for a very long time. I've had it for quite a while, use it quite a bit, and it's barely gone down in its durability. But yeah, kind of moving on from there. As you can kind of hear, there's a annoying little creature out here. There he goes. We do also have Mo creatures installed on the server, so if I can quickly fly up here using my jetpack, I don't want to go over the edge, but since it's nighttime, I might have the ability to see one. Oh, I am backing away from that guy. That guy is not fun. He will, if he saw me, he would have started to um, basically tear up the landscape and chuck blocks at me constantly. So I'm glad I saw that when I did. They're having Mo creatures installed. Oh, there's an ogre. Um, is definitely more interesting. It's also definitely more terrifying. Going into a mine and not knowing if there's something around the corner other than a creeper or a skeleton or anything like that, definitely can take a toll on you if you're in a mine system for quite a while. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you that we do have the other mod installed there. And then this is just kind of an overview of the town. I can actually bring up a large map and you can kind of see. So right now I'm kind of facing south east of here. Um, as I turn around, you can kind of see the arrow kind of spinning around there. But yeah, pretty much this is my area thus far. Like I said, in the next few episodes, I'd like to build a little machine room that I can have stuff to charge up my electric jetpacks as well. I think if I have, yeah, I have one that's almost dead, one that's full, and then the one that's on me, and then I also have one back at the village near my place where I can use that if one of these or all of these die over time. Um, but yeah, pretty much this is the first episode. I will probably put this out sometime very soon, I'm hoping. And I might even try to record another episode or two, so if I do get a few more out and it seems like I've not responded to any comments or anything up to like a few episodes from now, like I said, that will probably just be because I have made a few videos um, in addition to getting some other stuff done. But yeah, it'll come over time. If you comment, I will definitely look at it and whatnot. And yeah, I think that'll do it for this first episode. Thanks for watching. Kind of a boring episode, I know. First episodes always seem to be pretty boring, but we will eventually be making the builds, making the Thaumcraft stuff. I'll get into some bee stuff around here somewhere. And yeah, we'll go from there. So, like I said, if you'd like to join, just please comment with your in-game name, as well as if be truthful. If you've been banned before, we will look into it. And then maybe a couple reasons as to why you'd like to join, or why you would like to just come on to the server and, like I said, even if you don't know anything about Feed the Beast or anything about these mods, please also feel free to comment, because we can definitely help you in learning how to do it. We didn't know how to do a lot of this stuff ourselves, and we've learned over time. So just if you want to join, just please comment. And yeah, that will do it for the first episode. Kind of a long one, or not a long one, but a boring one, like I said. But we will get into building here very, very shortly. So that will do it for the first one. Take care.